All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Everybody say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powdered Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. All right, so this is the Petrified Fish Viking, and it's time for a review. This one comes from our friend Big Red EDC. Thank you, JB. Guys, check out his channel. I'll have a link below. Really cool dude and a really cool channel. You'll find out as we do this review. As I've said before, guys, make sure you watch 2 or 3 reviews of the same knife because everybody's going to have differing opinions. Now, this is a petrified fish knife, which means it's going to be a budget knife and it's going to be made pretty dang well. Now, this one is available in several different versions at Blade HQ, so I'll have the link below. They are in D2 steel and in, drop point blade of K110, which is basically the same as D2. And it's in this gorgeous natural micarta. Really nice texture on that micarta, and it looks fantastic. They have some of the best micarta out there. Actually, I'm looking. They have a blue micarta. They call it Vivid Blue on this one, but these are all right at $47 on Blade HQ. So go check them out. I do have a link, and it does help the channel if you use the link. Now, it is a contoured scale, as you can see on both sides. You do have a loop over deep carry pocket clip, and that is countersunk with flathead screws. Yes, sir. Nice in and out of the pocket. And this is not a reversible clip. It is right side only, and there isn't, there is a lanyard pin in the back spacer. Sorry about that. Almost forgot that, but really cool. Again, nice hardware. You got petrified fish there, PF. Very, very nice. Now, this is a Nashorn design. It actually says right there, Nashorn design Viking. Right there on the pivot. It is a tool on one side, so I would assume it's captive. And guys, let's go to the elephant in the room for me. It is basically, in my opinion, front flipper only. Now, some of you are saying, what about the fuller? And we'll talk more about that in a minute. But you got a really cool, here you go, cool looking blade. Very nice, dirty blade because, again, as usual, I use knives when they're here. So this one, I was opening a package with it, and I got some tape goo on it there. Wonderful. So you get to see a dirty knife while we do a review. But I got most of it off there, so there you go. Don't have any alcohol down here right now, so you'll just have to see that little tape goo there. But you can see nice drop point blade. Has this beautiful point. Man, what a tip. Really thin stock. You do have jimping right here. Guys, this is a 4-finger knife. You got this wonderful flared out blade here. Handle here feels good. You do feel the clip as usual right there, but it is not a big deal for me. Now, 4-finger knife, nice well here. You do have, I got to remember to turn my volume down when we're doing these reviews. That is the Padres losing. Again. So you got a nice sharpening choil here, guys, with that awesome looking plunge at an angle like that with a high flat grind. Beautiful, beautiful knife. It just is gorgeous, and it's a good size, so that is awesome. Now, for me, you guys know I am not a huge fan of a front flipper. Now, it is tuned well for that front flipper. The D10 is great. It is a tight D10, but the tab allows you to get, now don't forget, when you're using a front flipper, stay back because that tab is going to come up, and if you're up here, it's going to get you. But in this case, if you stay back, it's good, and it's tuned very well. But that means that the way they did this fuller with it opening up here is not good for either. I can thumb flick it, but it hurts. It is super sharp right there. It's almost like it comes to a point and it is super sharp. Same thing goes on a middle finger flick. I cannot fit my fingernail. Let's see, can I? Well, okay, I did it that time. My fingernails are a little bit longer than they were when I was doing the unboxing. So I actually can't, oh, see, barely. And it does, and it hurts because you end up coming down on that sharp part when you slip off of your fingernail. Let's try it again. It is so tight on that D10. I did it one time, so it can be done. Ugh, it hurts. It is just really sharp right there, guys. And I'm not going to do it again because to me, it's just not a viable method of opening the knife. Now, thumb flick, you can, but it does dig into your thumb a lot. So really, to me, the only method I used for this was front flipping. Now, it's actually one of the better front flippers I've had in here. You see it drops, shakes down, really nicely done. Great, whoops, see? So unreliable for me, but just for me, you do have a black liner as far as the lock there. The whole liner is black. You do have a little bit of skeletonization there for weight reduction. And your lockup is what I would call very early. If you see that, it's less than a 5 to me. Now, I have not gotten this guy to fail. It is, maybe it's it's a 5. We'll call it a 5. Yeah, and that's even if I give it a good throttle, it's still right at a 5. So I would like to see that lockup be way better. Now, there is no lock stick. You have great pass through there. A small chamfer, no scalloping. Woohoo! Lock bar moves very easily. Now, it is dead center, and we're taking up all the room there is. You can reach in there and grab the tip, but you would have to be working at it. Dead centered, good lockup. Oh my goodness! I thought I turned that down, guys. I'm sorry. Now I've turned it down, so that is hilarious. But no lock rock, no blade play, just unprofessionalism on my part. But anyway, just wish it was locked up a little bit better, and I wish there was a second method of deployment that I actually could do. I just can't reliably do it. So that's all. So let's put this back out here and let's talk about specs, and then we will do our comparison. So again, I'm looking at Blade HQ, so we'll definitely have that linked below. 8.27 inches, 3.62 on the blade length, 3.58 on the cutting edge, K110 steel, 0.138. So that's going to be close to almost 2.3 millimeters, I think. 3.3, I think. Drop point, flat grind, the one I'm looking at is blue micarta, but this one is the natural micarta. And it's designed by Nashorn. It's called the Viking. It's a liner lock. And where is our weight? 3.95 ounces. Now, here is your comparison to the Rat 1. Almost exactly the same, guys. And it's quite smaller than quite bigger than the Rat 2. So there you go. There are your comparisons. So, long story short, you guys know I always say it the way it is. This knife is not for me. That doesn't mean it's not for you. If you're big into front flippers, this is one you would probably love. And I would guarantee you, just because I've seen good quality from, I wouldn't guarantee, but I would guess that lockup thing is not the same on every knife, that you'll probably get one that has fine lockup because they usually do a really nice job with that. It's just really early on this one. So, and the deployment method, front flipper only, is just not for me. So there you go, guys. And did I say, $46, I think. Let's look at it again. $47. Very, very cool. And use my link, and it helps the channel if you're interested in getting one. So very, very cool, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Thank you so much for all your support. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And thank you for watching the KnivesFAST channel.